Hi, guys. It's only been a little while, but I'm back just briefly. Um, I have to talk about the disenfranchised white male men in the United States. I don't know if you've heard about it. Erika Kirk was in Arkansas last week, and she was speaking to kids, I believe, maybe around high school age. And she got up at the podium. She told them something like, "Don't let anyone talk down to you and disenfranchise you, especially if you're a young white male man." And when I heard this, I immediately thought of Newman, the postal worker from Seinfeld. Oh, that intensifier she used, especially, it really had me going. And then after I got Newman out of my system, I heard the song. It's so old, you guys. This is very revealing. I always sing it to my husband to get on his nerves. It is, and I can't sing. It is Carly Simon's Nobody Does It Better. I don't even know if that's the name of it, but go look it up. You guys will know what I'm talking about. That's what I heard in my head. I said, this woman has lost her freaking mind. She is batshit crazy. And I'm assuming the grieving period is over now, and I'm allowed to say that. And I think many other people have said it as well. Um, because why would you get up there on that platform and say that white male men are disenfranchised in the United States of America? It's so pernicious. But I did spend some time thinking about it because it was so crazy for her to even imply that, never mind say it. And then all I could come up with was, you know, Reconstruction era. And then I kept thinking about all the free homes that white men were given during the Homestead Act. And then I was trying to think if they were victims of lynching or segregation or pay inequality that still exists today, or the incongruency in the incarceration rates. I mean, I really was trying. I mean, because she put it out there, and I was trying to play the devil's advocate for about a day and a half. And I couldn't think of one white male man that wasn't Newman from the post office that had it as bad as she was implying with her crocodile tears. I even kept thinking of Dylan Roof, the kid who shot up that church about 10 years ago in North Carolina. And he shot up quite a few black people, and they still bought him a cheeseburger, I believe. So, I was just sitting here saying, oh my gosh, I don't know if she's always been like this Erika Kirk, but if she hasn't, she is on the decline very fast. Because that's not something that should have ever been said, because it's not true. Now, I know that she was trying to inspire a certain demographic, but I don't know in the long run if that's even going to work. The world is changing, and people, even people that don't like other people just because of the color of their skin, are not inspired these days by empty words. They're not inspired just by hatred because they're hungry and they have no gas in their car and they can't leave their house if they have one, and they have no health care. So she's going to have to come up with something better than hatred and illusions. I saw that she took the eyeliner off a bit and she retired the glitter, and then the sequins were not in sight. But it's my opinion she was still passing out that Kool-Aid. Just the idea of going to high schools to kind of twist religion with politics to inspire impressionable children with illusions of oppression in order to like harvest their minds so she can increase her revenue for charitable acts. And I did say that with air quotation marks, while living a life of luxury herself. It's just ridiculous. And the funniest part is that while she's speaking at these events, draped in luxury, surrounded by wealthy white men that they were at one time white boys that she's claiming have been disenfranchised. Now, how do you get there? What a laughable contradiction. How does she build up the claim that the white male men that are not Newman are disenfranchised while she's actually surrounding herself with wealthy white men? It's crazy. You know what it really reminds me of after Donald Trump's inauguration? After all the hooping and the hollering that people were doing about DEI, which I never heard so much talk about DEI in my life. I promise you, I barely even knew it was a thing. But they kept making it into a thing so that some people could be angry about it. And then they were sitting in a room. When I say they, I mean Trump and his cabinet member picks and some other people, right? I don't remember. I have to find the photograph. It was so hilarious. After they were doing all this hollering about this DEI, this picture was just all white men. A couple of women peppered in there, but mostly it was all white. And now Erika Kirk talks about disenfranchisement. What the hell are you talking about? And to do it with the dry tears. I don't think Alice Childress could have written this better.